All right, we are going to finish this, my people. We are going to finish this. We are back. We're going to finish this. See, we only have half an hour more. We're going to finish this. Pretty much want to watch it 22 more minutes. We're going to finish this. I must apologize for my for the disturbance in terms of the buffers. I mean, yeah, the buffering. In other words, the signal. It's not up to par. Sometimes I wonder why when something good is happening, that's the time. Things not happen the way it should. But let me try to finish this because again. We've got to work on it. We're trying our best here. But again, I want to big up. It says that Ivan Valero, who just joined the show called Reality Check. Large up yourself. And this one as well to Carlos Ferreira again. And Irma Marin. Large up. Big up yourself. This is where we make sense of the news. All right. Remember, I told you earlier that in the news there are things happening in the news that needs to be looked at. So we want you to let Carlos Medel say that he has a knife that he uses with him, that he uses when he goes out. It's always on him. So he's wondering what will happen if the police officers are now going to take away people's pocket knives. Well, Carlos, I am not a law enforcer here. But all I can tell you, Carlos, is that it began in Belize City. So try not to, because I believe if they catch you with it after hours, you will be dealt with. And I know that you are upholding citizens. So, it has begun to rain here, my people. So it has begun to rain. It's raining right about now. So yeah, we know that the news talk about immigration. Deja vu, you repeat like political office. We know we want to give benefit of the doubt to Ms. Finnegan that what's happening there is not that of a big deal, I hope. And then they also have nurses task force and GOB on collision course. So we have to take a look at that the nurses are, taking action against the government of Belize. And as well, there's fiery words between opposition leader and, the Attorney General. That's Michael Parfit. And then whereby, Honorable Janabert Senior is saying, bring it on, So because Attorney General Michael Parfit gave the leader of the opposition, Janabert Senior, 24 hours to bring proof for his charge that corrupt officials facilitate drug plane. That's, months ago. And yes, we had murders like at the beginning of this month, but one that kept to me was that one of Samantha Konaki from Lake Eye. And then we as citizens, we are still concerned. What is the punishment for the crime that most people have undertaken? And then BNTU is ready for a battle because, when school reopened, BNTU, the members of BNTU have begun their new year asserting their readiness for action in the light of their T-shirt. All right. And we noticed too as well when January began that there's this guy, Albert Reed, who was shot by police, pled guilty to some charges. So they had something in his pocket. And then they had this situation in Kikaka where utility companies feel Kikaka. I hope that has been resolved already because that happened on the 2nd, a day after New Year's. And then there was this superintendent chair and 3 others on trial for landing a drug plane. We remember that. That is also still. And then I was happy when we had Oscar Queiroz, who win the 30th edition of Crim's New Year Cycling Classic. So big up, our very own. And that was a very swift start for the 30th annual Crim Cycling Classic. And there was also, we know that quite a lot has happened, fires and stuff like that. Quite a lot has happened, and then there's also more. But when you look at the coffin of Emil Escalante that was removed from his tomb, something is really, really not right there again, my people. I hope that they'll be catching the perpetrators who went and deliberately removed the body of Emil remove the casket of Emil from his tomb. And thanks to the officers who ended up as well arresting the fugitive. They had that fugitive captured in Royal Belize who, killed that little infant. All right. And again, I said it earlier, police to target persons in public who have knife blades at night. That came out on the 11th. And you know that today is the 14th. All right. So we need to take a look at that as well. So just take that into consideration, my people. It's very important that when the law says that this is going to be, we need to just adhere to it as it is. All right. So let's just kind of our finally Kenrick Langsworth has been captured, and because he was wanted in connection with the death that was with the death of the 3-year-old in death of the 3-year-old child and the wounding of 2 other children. All right. And those who assisted, big up on yourself, but just be careful when you're ranting things off. All right. And right in our back door, there was a murder that happened on the, that happened in beautiful St. Bite. And I guess that those persons who did that have already been caught. All right. Justice is to be served. But one other thing too that I am not too pleased with is that of that social security, ramping up more money, man. I mean, come on, something needs to be done there. So we need to hear more from Dr. Colin Young, who is the man, the CEO for that ministry for that era. So it's kind of rough because that sounds as if that looks as if these people who have worked for the money, especially those older folks, will definitely eventually lose their money. Come on, something is wrong right there. So something needs to be looked at there because hey, Belizeans they suffer right about now, and only we can make it better. All right, let's see. Hey, Zen Casimir is on. Large up yourself, and as well, my dad has just joined in, and it says he love. It says that my dad says I love your show, my son. Well, all right, me old boy to watch, and yeah, my mom too as well. And it says Dar Francisco has just joined. This is Reality Check, where we make use and we make sense of the news in any given way. And it says Roberta Arzu Garcia again has just joined us. Good night, Reality Check. All right. Yeah, Martha was asking she wants more clarity in terms of what's happening in Miss Finnegan's office. I believe that she should come clean and just let the people know what's happening. But that's only from her part. There are others who are still doing certain things. So we just hope that they would come clean as well. You're watching Reality Check show. We are approximately 14 more minutes before we close off here, but we want to say thank you very much. We are still continuing to test here, and I wanted to, bear with me when it comes to the signal. Like I said earlier, if you notice, my backdrop is still my backdrop. They kind of feel me, but let's be real. We not pretend. We not try fancy up make we have a little high tech background per se, because we work with what we have so that we can do certain things. All right. So I just want to big up those people who are with me tonight, who are on and on their tablet, on their big screen, on your small screen for your phone, what have you, on your big as well, and how we do it from here.